Hello, my name is Minna from The Foolish Couple. We formed an online academy teaching couples everything we know about relationships and whole life success. We've been married for 18 years and we've actually been together since we were teenagers. That was almost 30 years ago. So the question we get the most is, how do you guys stay together for so long? How do you stay so young? Well, the answer is probably as long as a book. Here's a little foolish insight that you might be interested in. When I was 16, my family moved to Canada, which is a bilingual country. They speak both English and French, so when we settled in, I thought it might be a good idea to take some lessons in French. So I came across this notion that in French, nouns have a gender. Some things are masculine, like the fish, le poisson, and others are feminine, like apples, la pomme. And I was very confused about it all, and so needless to say, I kind of suck at that class. But lately, I realized something else. French is the language of love, right? It is sexy and essential and expressive. The masculinity and femininity actually refers to the energy that the word conveys. So I take this notion and hi Patches, and applied it to the relationship nowadays. Every relationship has a person that is predominantly masculine and one that is predominantly feminine, and this applies to both same-sex and opposite-sex marriages. It refers to the masculine energy or the feminine energy that a person carries with them. In my grandparents' days, the male is usually the breadwinner, the one that goes out to work and bring home the dough. That person had mostly masculine energy. The female partner was usually the caregiver. They took care of the elderly, the children, the home. The energy is mostly feminine. Even when females were in the workforce, they were mostly in the caregiving jobs like nurses, teachers, and housekeepers. Over the last 30 years or so, since the baby boomers came into the workforce, this traditional balance of masculine and feminine energy between a couple has shifted. As women enter the workforce in all industries and in all types of careers, women are actually picking up more masculine energy. I, for one, definitely feel that in myself. In my 20s, my husband and I started a business together, and we had a garage that souped up cars, like the Fast and Furious type of business. And I gotta say, about 99% of our customers were men. That energy was very masculine. It's all about I gotta win and rah, rah, and all that. So I picked up on that energy into me. When we moved to California, we took up different careers. My husband, Andrew, he started a home-based business, and I became a business consultant in the technology sector. Once again, the people that I worked with, and I've consulted at a lot of different companies, it is also dominated by men. So once again, I took up a lot of the masculine energy and I tend to bring it home with me. I just can't drop it at work. And I'm not unique. As women have bigger and more powerful positions in the companies, as they work longer hours, they tend to bring home not just the work, but the masculine energy with them. And when there are two masculine energies in a relationship, two things can happen. One, they become buddies, not lovers. Or two, they clash, which is why the divorce rate is increasing and there are more and more people that they rather decided to stay single. Luckily for me, Andrew actually shifted a little bit so that his masculine energy has toned down. He takes care of me when I'm sick. He plays with our cats. And he actually opens up about his vulnerabilities and his concerns and fears. And that doesn't mean that he's becoming less masculine. It actually means that he is balancing his energy with mine and we become more compatible. It is all about energy balance. So now that I've realized that my energy is so masculine, what can I do to tone that energy down and maybe bring back my feminine side? A few days ago, my husband Andrew talked about dress for success. So here I'm going to say, you can also dress for your relationship. You may go to work in a pantsuit or whatever, but when you get home, change it to something that brings out your femininity, something that has a more gentle colors, softer fabrics, something that makes you feel more sensual. Not necessarily sex lingerie, that's just not comfortable, but just focus on the type of energy that you're giving out. Realize that when you get home, you no longer need to carry the masculine energy with you. Just take a minute to get centered, to clear your mind, and go back to your spouse as the loving wife that you are. And always try to notice what kind of energy you are carrying inside you. If you like this episode and would like to learn more, Andrew and I have a brand new online course available, and we talk about relationships in much more detail. It's not only about love and harmony. A great relationship will make you happier and look younger. It will help you with your career and your finances as well. And we give you practical steps on how you can enhance a relationship and achieve whole life success. You can get all this at our website at valentinecode.com. When you sign up, you get the first 90 days free, so you can really experience what the program can do for you. And I strongly suggest that if you want a magnificent relationship, give it a try. That's it for now. If you have any questions that you would like me to address next time, send me an email at anything@thefoolishcouple.com. Once again, sign up at valentinecode.com, and it will give you the most wonderful, loving relationship you've ever dreamt of. Till next time, love what you live and live what you love.